Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you're tuning in from around the globe. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Welcome to the $1 Trillion Tickers broadcast. I'm your host, Matt Riches. We already had the pre-market brief earlier, so this is the market open show. Hope y'all ready to get into it. We had some great news happen overnight. We had the ceasefire. The plant and bridge day was avoided, and the markets ran crazy. Gapped up overnight. So I want y'all to look at y'all accounts as soon as the market opens. I know you'll be very happy to see it, as will I. All right. For this show, we're going to break down live price action, momentum, and execution. So make sure you tap into both shows. Remember, I watch the market, give the breaking news, and find the levels so you don't have to. This show is for education and entertainment only. Always do your own research, but you can use this show as a foundation. We are at 22 in the Fear and Greed Index, but sentiment is shifting fast. We do have a 2-week ceasefire with Iran regarding the Strait of Hormuz opening. We do have the FOMC meeting minutes at 11 a.m. All right, let's get into the mantra. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to be happy. I deserve the wealth that I'm building for me and my family. Riches and freedom, they come to our hands. I am the master of all I command. My learning is limitless. My earnings are too. The more I discover, the more I can do. The stock market is a machine of design, and I have the power to make that wealth mine. I am capable, I am skilled, I am bold. Blessings on the journey as the vision unfolds. All right. Oil did crash, so we'll check that out later. Let's get into Robert Greene's daily law for today. Master your emotional responses. Displaying anger and emotion are signs of weakness. You cannot control yourself, so how can you control anything? Displaying anger and petulance is a sign of helplessness and a lack of self-control, which ultimately erodes the respect others have for you. When your responses are out of proportion to the occasion, you appear comical and sensitive to slights, making it easier for others to undermine you. True power lies in maintaining a cool exterior, realizing that tantrums only signal to the world that you are easily manipulated. In long-term investing, the angry investor is one who sells their $1 trillion tickers in a fit of rage during the $111 oil spike. They take the volatility personally, losing sight of the machine of design that builds wealth over decades. By mastering your emotional response to the war headlines, you retain the security of your family legacy. Fulfilling your life's tasks require a stoic approach, ignoring the oblivion noise and sticking to your structural plan. The more you remain unemotional, the more value you accumulate, while others are blinded by fear. Active traders fail when they trade out of wrath, trying to revenge trade against a market that went against them during the deadline chaos. To survive today's 12% move to the downside in oil, you must have zero emotional attachments to your previous bias. If you hold on to a war trade out of petulance after the ceasefire was announced, the smart money will undermine you instantly. Displaying emotional discipline at the 11 a.m. FOMC minutes allows you to see the levels clearly without the fog of yesterday's anger. A trader with no self-control is a mark for liquidity. Stay patient, stay disciplined, execution over emotion, process over prediction. The market's going to open in 20 seconds. Ooh, get ready to check them accounts, y'all. Check them accounts, y'all. Get ready. Ooh. Let's see if we can hold it, though. Can we hold? That's the thing. Can we hold? Market open, market open, market open. The market is open 6:30 a.m. April 8th, 2026. Let's get it. All right, SPY right here. SPY is up over 2.5% at 676.48. QQQ is up over almost 3.5%. Let's go to 608.58. What a recovery. The VIX is down almost 22%. The VIX is about to break under 20 today. That's what it's looking like. It's at 2012 right now. Nvidia is up over 3.5% at 184.50. Apple is up 1.75% at 257.77. Google is up 4.5% at 319.30. Let's go. Tesla is up 3.5%. Microsoft is up almost 3% at 382.58. Amazon is up 4.5%. TSM is up 6.8%. Let's go. Meta is back over 600. Meta is up 5% at 603.66. AVGO is up 4.5% at 349. And brk.b is up almost 1% at 482. All right, let me run these other numbers. You know, we got a lot of good numbers today. All right, SPX is up almost 2.5% at 6,780. The NAS 100 is up over 3% at 24,972. The Dow Jones is up almost 3% at 47,958. The Dow Jones ETF is up almost 3% at 479. The 10-year Treasury note is at 4.25. Gold is up to $4,782 per ounce. The gold mini is up almost 2% at 94.63. Silver trust is up over 5% at 69.62. The copper miners ETF is up almost 10% at 83.95. AMD is up 3.5% at 229.57. Bitcoin is back over 70,000. It's at 72,100. IBIT is up 4.5% at 40.85. Ethereum is up 2,245. BMNR is up 7% at 21.66. Palantir is up 2.25% at 153.52. And Robinhood is up 9.3%. Damn, I talked about buying Robinhood yesterday, but didn't execute. And that shit is up 9%. Remember I said it on the show yesterday. We were supposed to buy a share of Robinhood to bring down our cost basis. Shit! All right, next. Let's check out the ETFs. IWM, the Russell 2000. It's up over 3.5%. SPYM is up 2.5%. QQQM is up over 3%. SPYG is up 3.5%. SOXQ is up 5.95%. TQQs is up 9.6%. SOXL is up 17.9%. SOXX is up 5.8%. XLG is up 2.3%. The IVES 30 is up 4.5%. SPYI is up 2%. QQI is up almost 2.5%. All right, let's check out the sectors. Energy is down 6.35%. XLK is up 4.27%. Financials is up almost 3%. Consumer discretionary is up 4%. Communications is up 1.75%. Healthcare is up 0.75%. Consumer staples is up fractionally. XLU is down 0.5%. XLI is up 3.8%. XLB is up 1.5%. XLRE is up almost 1.5%. Let's check out these war stocks. Oh, the Iran War 2026 watch list is getting destroyed today. You're going to have to put this on a daily so you can really see it. You can see these gap downs. Ooh, look at that. So we got some previous gaps up here. This thing closed yesterday right here at 53. It's currently at 45. BNO is down 14%. USO is down 13%. Let me take these levels off here so you can really see it. I got a lot of stuff on there, but you can really see it now when I take these levels off. Look at that gap down. Oh my God, that is insane. XLE, there's the gap down 6%. XOP is down 7.8%. IEO is down over 7%. Lockheed Martin gap down too, is down 2.6%. Northrop Grumman is down 2.25%. Raytheon Technology, the only one on the watch list that's actually green, it's up almost 1%. Chevron is down 6%. ExxonMobil is down 7.36%. Goodness. Woo. Hope you didn't get in that oil trade late. Hope you got out before yesterday. Because if not, them gains is smackerino. Alright, let's get into some news, y'all. Let me fix my HR display while I read the news. This gotta be the best day of the year for stocks. They gotta be, man. We've been getting destroyed for months. And now we got a great day. Let's see if we can hold it, though. That's the thing. Or is this shit gonna retrace back to the downside? So far, so good. That was a crazy bounce. Alright. Let's see. Speaking of accounts going crazy, Mansa Musa, the 14th century ruler of Mali, was so wealthy that during his pilgrimage to Mecca, he distributed so much gold in Cairo that it caused inflation and disrupted the local economy for years. Some estimates suggest that the effects lasted for over a decade. See, that's what we do. Black people, we get rich and we share so much gold that it affects the economy and everybody get rich. But nah, when these other people in power, they just going around the world starting wars. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. Y'all know about Mansa Musa. Here's an AI picture of him. Shout out to that brother right there. All right, next we got some motivation for Wallow 267. Every serious entrepreneur understands that slow seasons build strong systems. One more from Wallow. The goal is not quick success. The goal is sustainable success. All right. Next is from Unusual Whales. 1/3 of Americans skip meals or other needs to afford health care. Wow. Reality check. Damn, skipping meals to afford health care? Yeah, that's crazy. But one thing, I've tried different types of fasting, water fasting, juice fasting, liquid fasting, and it definitely saves money. So instead of just skipping meals, I would do fasting. I would do liquid fast. You know what I mean? And I think people who are financially struggling should really look into fasting. I know it sounds crazy, but Elijah Muhammad told us a long time ago that we should be eating 1 meal a day. Now think of the amount of money you'd be saving per month if you were eating only 1 meal per day. I'm just saying. 3 meals a day was created by food companies so we could be buying a product, getting them rich. Everything, this is a capitalist society, so everything that happens is based on somebody trying to make some money, including your 3 meals a day. Breakfast, break the fast. You're breaking the fast with what? If it ain't fruit, it ain't right. Alright. Anyway, let me get back to it. Excuse my little rant there. Alright, Trump said this earlier today, about an hour ago. He said a country supplying military weapons to Iran will be immediately tariffed on any and all goods sold to the United States. 50% effective immediately. There will be no exclusions or exemptions. President DJT, y'all. All right, next. Unity and Meta extend multi-year partnership to power next generation's VR experiences. The world's leading game engine and Meta today announced an extended multi-year platform and enterprise agreement that deepens the company's long-standing collaboration in virtual reality. Under the extended partnership, Unity will continue to provide support for Meta's VR platform. Meta is the world's leading VR platform, and we're proud that Unity powers the majority of its top-selling VR games, said Alex Blum, COO of Unity. Oh, excuse me, people. Great content is what makes VR successful. By pairing Meta's hardware and OS leadership with Unity's role as an assembly point for interactive content creation, we're making VR accessible to more developers so they can deploy and grow their games and business applications on Meta VR devices. Unity is a critical partner for Meta's across multiple initiatives, including our investment in VR developer community, said the VP of Virtual Reality Meta. By extending our long-standing partnership, we're making it easier for developers to bring high-quality performance experience to millions of people who use Meta's VR devices. That's good, y'all. That's good. They need to make it lighter. That shit is too heavy. Especially like if you're trying to use it as a workout thing, that heavy ass VR device. They should make it like glasses, so you can put the little things on the back how cyclists and runners be having. So in case you move too fast and they fly off, they won't just hit the ground. They'll actually get caught by the string, and it'll be way lighter. Cause I played that boxing game and it was cool until I started sweating, and then the VR thing started sliding. So it was too much, but it was a great workout while it lasted. All right, market been open for 15 minutes, so let's check our levels, y'all. Let's see how our levels have hit. Let's go on a 5-minute chart. Okay, first up we got SPY. SPY opened up here at 676.38. It came down within 8 cents of our 1 hour level here. So, of course, take profits. But it doesn't have to hit exactly to the penny to the level. But if you take profits on the way to the level, you're selling into strength, and that's definitely what you want to do. All right, SPY's up 2.5%. All right, QQQ opened up here very close to our weekly level, and then it's been giving some downside. It came pretty close to the pre-market low, within 40 cents of the pre-market low. So if you were taking the pre-market low as your exit, it wasn't that close. But hey, let's see what else we got. Nvidia opened up here at 184.48. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let me go back to QQQ. So QQQ here, it did open up at 608.74. It came up, broke our weekly level that was very close to. And it came up and it almost hit the pre-market high before selling off. So if you were playing the reject for the pre-market high, you could have took that almost to the pre-market low. All right, next we got Nvidia. Nvidia opened up here at 184.46. Came up, rejected our daily level and pre-market high, which was 20 cents away, and then rejected. Came down, hit our hourly level at 184, hit the pre-market low, and almost hit our weekly level below here. So yeah, the levels is hitting, y'all. All right, next we had Apple. Apple opened up here. Oh, it had a new pre-market low in the last candle. So let me move that down. So Apple opened up here at 258.42. Came down and broke our weekly level. Came down almost to our hourly level, but not close enough. You probably didn't take profits, but let's head back to the upside right now. So as far as upside, it did break high day. So if it continues to the upside, I got to go on at least to the pre-market high. Google opened up here at 320.44. Came up, hit our daily level, and then sold off. Came down, hit our 1 hour level, hit another level, and hit another level before bouncing. So yeah, they levels is definitely hitting. Definitely hitting right there, boy. We hit 3 levels. After rejecting this daily level up here, we came down and hit 3 levels, y'all. So you gotta watch out for them strong rejections. All right, next we had Tesla opened up here at 363. Came down. Came up. Rejected our 1 hour level here at 364.55. Came down, broke the pre-market low. Hit 3 levels. Boom, boom, boom in the first candle. And then bought up. Where to buy up to? Back to the other level. Oh yeah, you see it. You see it, folks. I'm giving these levels in a pre-market, and they are working out when the market opens. Even on crazy days like this where it gapped up. You feel me? All right, next we got Microsoft. Opened up here at 384.98. Came down to this level. It was very close to the open, so I'm not going to count that level. But this level right here at 383, hit that level. Where to stop at? This next level at the 5-minute candle. And then the next candle would end up breaking down. Next candle broke down some more. And where'd it go? Broke this level, hit this level. And where'd it go? Hit this level. And then when it hit this level, what'd it do? Broke back up. And where? Right back to this next level. They hitting, y'all. That's where the candles are stopping. So that's showing you. That's showing you right there, y'all. There's the evidence that these levels is fire. All right, next we got Amazon. 223.68. It came up. Broke through our first hourly level, second hourly level. Almost came up to the daily level and then sold off hard. Came down. Broke this level. It was pretty close to the open. But then it came down here, the next candle, and hit our daily level at 221.30. And then bounced. And then came back down. Broke it. Broke the pre-market low. Came down to our hourly level. And it looks like it's still falling. The next target I got is 219.75 for Amazon. You know what? I might have to just stop doing the news and make my bread off these trades. Cause man, I'm calling these levels like I should be getting money off these. I can't just let the listeners make all the money. All right, next we had TSM opened up here at 371. Came up to our weekly level within 30 cents. Rejected hard. Came down. Broke our daily level. And right now, this candle, it just hit our 1 hour level right here. Yeah, we cooking, bro. We cooking. All right, Meta Platforms. Meta opened up here at 605.96. Came up within 4 cents of our level here. Rejected. Came down. Hit our next level. And now hit the pre-market low. Man, oh man. I need to be making bread off these calls. Alright, next. Let me move this pre-market high. Alright, next we had AVGO opened up here at 352.11. Came up and then closed right at our hourly level here before rejecting. Came down, broke this level, broke this level, broke this level, came down within 15 cents of our weekly level before it bounced. BRK.b. I'm not giving levels for BRK.b because I'm sure nobody trades this. I don't actually know anybody that even has any shares. Except Trap. I know Trap bought some shares so he could go to the meeting, but now that Buffett passed, I don't think he's going to go to the meeting anymore. Alright, that's it, y'all. Levels is hitting. I gotta figure something out though. If these levels gonna be hitting like this, I need to be making bread. This is not cool. I need to be making bread on some day trading shit. So I gotta figure out how can I day trade and do the show at the same time. Only way I can do that is if I do less tickers. Probably like 3 tickers, usually. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask ChatGPT. But I gotta do something. These levels is hitting too good for me to not be making bread. Shout out to everybody's accounts. Shout out to the Ceasefire. Shout out that plant day and bridge day did not happen. Shout out to everybody 401k. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow at the market open and also the pre-market where I'll be giving out levels. Not a lot of news today because most of the news was just about Iran and stuff. But I did find a couple stories, but most of it was just Iran, Trump, and you know what I mean? So, peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom.